Peace, everyone. Today we are going to talk about the power of the so what. The power of the so what. My name is Andrea, and I am the founder of Honor Your Presence, where I serve as the Holistic Psychotherapist, where we teach how to reclaim your authority and follow your ease. Yes, yes, yes. Super excited to be here with you all on this new day. Feeling great, feeling strong in this space. So I hope you all are feeling strong too. Sending you all love and light and peace and warmth and hugs on this day. So the power of the so what. So y'all, just the other day I was watching one of Bashar's videos. Bashar is a wise sage that ultimately utilizes a conduit to communicate in this space. So ultimately, a human is sharing insight from this wise sage, tapping into that direct connection. So it's really cool. So Bashar mentioned that the only affirmations that are needed in this space, in this world, are so what, why not, and interesting. Okay. So it's so interesting to think about all three of those affirmations. Not one of them start off with I am, right? Mantra. What is mantra? What is hekau? And hekau is the Kemetic term for mantra, or words of power, words of magic, powerful words, right? So with that being said, so what? You do not need an I am in front of any words to make them an affirmation. So just really debunking that. I digress. I heard these three affirmations, and those are the thoughts that were going on through my head, like, nice. So what? So what? It resonated with me like, who freaking cares? Who cares? Who freaking cares? So what does that mean? So just earlier today, I remember getting an email, and I was contracting with this sound healing experience, and I was getting booked from that experience, and they had a specific form to fill out. And I accidentally wrote an extra digit in the vendor form for them to end up paying me. It was like a account number, routing number, whatever the case may be. And so I received an email, and the tone of it was not warm and fuzzy and bubbly like it was before in past emails. It was straight. It was to the point. So instantly my body was like, I made a mistake. Now I'm prolonging my monies, my coins, okay, by having this inaccurate information. When I received the email and they would share it with me, send the correct information, or, just let me know if it hits your account. And mind you, those words are, they're words. They're inherently neutral if I see them as such, right? But me, this leader, independent, number one, creative vibe within my outer personality number, I am like, I did something wrong. And instantly my body is like, I gotta hurry up and fix it. Gotta solve, gotta fix, gotta solve, gotta fix. And then Bashar's affirmation, that first one, crept into my mind. So what? So what that you added an extra digit to your account number? Are you really allowing it to literally affect your body? When you know that you can easily just resend the information. It hasn't even been 12 hours, 4 hours at this point, that you could just create a solution for it. And that is the power. Who freaking cares? Who cares? And why will I allow my adrenaline to spike and then make it so that I get hyper stressed easily, or that my normal When I am relaxed, it's difficult for me to lower my heart rate. Or even in the African American community, the cardiovascular diseases, our adrenaline keeps getting spiked and spiked and spiked for different reasons. And they're all in accumulation. And so when it is, we're trying to relax and we're trying to find stillness, when we have been so vigilant and having to use these flight or fight responses for things that do not deserve the fight or flight response, these tumors get built. It's difficult to focus. Judgment is impaired. Irritability ensues. I was irritable this new day when I was trying to type away and, save face to make sure that this person got the correct information, because I didn't think I did anything wrong, but I found out I did something wrong, and I'm like, oh, which is okay. I made a mistake. So I understood the I made a mistake part. Now it's the so what? Why does it matter? Of the body part of it now. Thinking about the body. How am I caring for my body? Who freaking cares? Why should I care enough about this experience that it is harming me and putting me at risk to develop ulcers and tumors and diseases and all these things? Because that's all it does. I'm not in a life-threatening situation. Why are these things activating? So what? So I told myself, so what? Took a deep breath. I let it out. And the thing that really got me too, because we'll always be tested, right? I remember seeing my mom, and she was so bubbly this new day. I'm writing, I'm typing, typing, fixing. And then she's just coming out all bubbly and stuff. And I'm over here like cutting her eyes and giving her the side eye, like, you don't see me working here. And she just continued being bubbly. She was excitable. She was so adorable, so cute, and just going off on her day. And I was sitting here with literal smoke coming out of my head, right? So what? Was the affirmation that brought me back, because I want to be bubbly with my mama. She didn't deserve to experience my side eyes or my extra information when I could have just literally shared with her. Like, I could have literally transferred my energy. That's how energy works. It cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be transferred and transmuted. I could have transferred my stank energy onto my mom, my beautiful, bubbly mom, who was so adorable. And that could have continued in her day, but she was like, she was smiling at me, laughing, getting her smoothie and keeping it moving, okay? And so I say this, so what? Breathe into it. Why does this really matter? That's about everything in this world. If we know that inherently everything works for us and nothing works against us, so what if there's a little wrench in the program? So what if something comes up and you weren't expecting it? So what if you're inconvenienced? Everything is working for you. So if we stay in this positive state, in this state of understanding, in this state of intention, this intentional cultivation of the joy, of the peace, of the ease. We don't have to be rainbows and butterflies every day. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying to be strong enough and intentional enough to protect yourself so that nothing, no situations cannot tear and penetrate your spiritual immune system, your aura, your protective force field, leaving you susceptible to energies like irritability. This situation made me irritable. No, I allowed for it to, right? But the hindsight of that is the so what. So just hopping on here to share this information and just to encourage you to think and to feel your body. Sometimes we can get so desensitized to the world around us and so desensitized to how we feel, like we are like these robots, which we do have different machines and systems set in place for us to function, yes. And we have the very special gift to be able to feel. The so what affirmation helps us feel. Helps us feel. So what? Recalibrate, reset. Does it matter in the grand scheme of things that I'm 5 minutes late to something? Not saying that timeliness isn't, a priority, but how am I letting things that I have subscribed negativity to affect me? Because perfectionism is something else. These societal standards are something else. So how am I allowing other things that are not so picture perfect and what we describe to be good, how do I let them affect me? One of the ways we can regulate how we are impacted by transitions, life, change, is by taking a pause, feeling our body when we feel off, when we feel my chest tightened, my heart was racing. That's what happened this new day for me earlier today. By noticing ourselves, taking the time, breathe. So what? So what? Am I going to be able to keep going in life? Is my eye punctured? Am I not able to function? No. Am I in a life-threatening situation? No, but my body is responding as such, and I have to control that. Okay. I'm going to take a pause to be able to just allow for the space. I do want to share that if you are seeing this message before Thursday, August 21st, 2025, there is a yoga teacher training interest meeting that is happening on Thursday, August 21st, 2025. It is happening at 6 o'clock. It is a meet, greet, and flow. So you'll be able to meet the instructors, myself, Keisha Battles, Candace Jennings, and Marcia Ramator. You'll be able to then greet us, flowing community, right? See and understand what this yoga teacher training offers if you're interested in becoming a yoga instructor, or if you are just interested in deepening your personal yogic practice. This is what the space is for, so you can gain some insight. Then after that, we're actually going to flow with Candace Jennings. We're going to do a soul stretch class. Dynamic, powerful. So you can get a feel of these houses of facilitators, okay? Because we got some stuff for the community, and we have some special sauce, as Marcia likes to call it. We're here for access and for growth and expansion and evolution, and you knowing what's right for yourself, you knowing your truth, what makes sense, what feels right, and you operating through that intentionally so you can live the most fulfilled life, so you can shed the things that don't serve you. So I'm going to take a pause, like I said, now officially to round out the video. Thank you so much for joining me. Feel free to go to either my website, honoryourpresence.com, or my Instagram, honoryourpresence, to be able to register for those classes. Check out the actual program online as well. I'll put the website right here or in the post. And I cannot wait to join you. I can't wait to see you there. Take care. Peace.